My name is Alyssa Bolden, and I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about using a DSLR camera. To start off with, you're going to want to unlatch the bottom hooks on the legs and relatch them. After that, you're going to want to ensure the center stabilizer is fully flattened. To set up the handle by loosening it and retightening it into the correct position. After that, you're ready to take the camera out of the bag. So you can take off the lens cap and also the hood. Make sure that the camera is balanced properly on the plate. Using a key or some other object, ensure proper tightness so it won't slide around. Next, you're going to put the battery into the battery compartment. Push the button on the left-hand side of the tripod and slide the camera on. After this, tighten the lever on the right-hand side to make sure that the camera is on there properly and securely. Next, you want to level the tripod using the yellow bubble. Use the handle on the bottom by unscrewing it, tilting it to where the bubble is in the center, and then rescrewing it. And to unlock the pan and the tilt drag levers, which is the large one on the right side and the smaller one on the right side. Now you're ready to turn the camera on. When using your camera, always make sure that it is in the manual and the S setting. Next, you're going to insert an SD card by putting it in the first slot. To turn on live view, click the LV button down on the lower right side. To adjust the ISO, click on the second lowest button that says ISO above it and adjust accordingly. Do the same thing with the white balance, but clicking the button that says WB above it. Next, you're going to want to choose your image area. Always make sure that it's on 18:2 or 1.3. Next, you're going to want to go to movie settings. You always want to make sure that your frame size and frame rate are 1920 by 1080 and 60i, and that your quality is on high. Always also turn on manual sensitivity for the microphone. Push the information button once to pull up this menu, then adjust your camera until it is in the green. Flip the switch on your live view to adjust your aperture. This will change how much light the lens lets in. You want to make sure the top one is turned to M, the middle one is turned to off, and the bottom one is turned to normal. After you put batteries in your zoom recorder, put the battery cap back on and attach the hot shoe to the back. Turn it on and then attach it to the camera. Plug in the biggest plug to the line-in area and the smaller one to the camera. Now you can put the windscreen on if it's windy outside. You can plug in some headphones to ensure you always have quality audio. To zoom, you use the bigger dial on the front of the camera, and to focus after you've zoomed, you use the smaller dial closer to the flash. To set critical focus, push the zoom in button 2 times, focus the camera on whatever item you'd like, and then push the zoom out button 2 times. To move the camera while it's still attached to the tripod, always make sure to lift up on the central stabilizing plate and to hold it very carefully and completely upright. When you set it back down, make sure that the stabilizing plate is back in place. Now you're ready to hit record. When you're done, always make sure to pack up your tripod by de-extending every one of the legs so it will fit. You'll also need to unscrew and loosen the handle in order for it to fit back in the bag.